Evening, everyone. A little bonus. I had to come over here anyways, and I thought, what if I did a short little hour or so? Could we get something interesting? 7879 Dreamliner to London Heathrow. This is Air Canada 854. It won't be a very long stream, but I figured I'm here anyways. I'm going to be capturing a Caribbean 617 for the captain, or the first officer, I forget, sorry. And thought I could share it with everyone as we go. Give me one quick second, I have to fix something.
Wind check 090, 10:15:17. Air Canada 843 Heavy, Toronto target 8, caution wind chill, flying 757, they're just rolling out, wind 090, 10 gusts 15, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear land 6 right, Air Canada.
Air 37 Bravo, exit Delta 5, cross, runway 06 left, contact ground, 121.9.
Hit Delta 5, cross 06 left, and ground 121 and ice there, 370.
It is, sir. Air Canada 93, right at Bravo, there's no rush.
That was in from Santiago, 7878. Dreamliner.
Right at Bravo, I think you're all very good. That's right. Wind check 090 at 10 gusts 15.
move to the other side of the airport.
Canada 543, Toronto target A, line up and wait, runway 05.
5 runway 05, again, 543, thanks.
Air Canada 543. Headed to Seattle on an A220 300.
Air Canada 843, exit Delta 5, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219, takeoff.
Delta 5, cross 06 left, and ground 1219, Air Canada 843.
Canada 543, contact departure airborne 1288. The wind is 080 at 7, gusting 17, clear takeoff runway 05, good day. Thank you, Rouge 1954, Toronto target A, line up and wait, runway 05. Runway 05, Rouge 1954.
Tower, good evening, Westship 2651 with the
Good day, Westship 2651, Toronto target, constant Wake Turbulence 87, just exited. Wind 100 at 10, occasionally gusting to 15 knots, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Full lane, let's go, Westship 2651.
Rouge 1954, contact departure airborne on 1288, the wind 080 at 10, clear takeoff runway 05, good day.
28 in the air, clear takeoff 05.
Thank you, Canada 793,
Rouge
Toronto target, line up and wait, runway
1954.
05, confirm the
This is
departing
headed
Rouge
to-
in sight for visual departure.
Quebec City
As usual, on the Rouge Air Canada 793.
on an A320.
Thank you.
Canada Tower, Canada 423 with you, approaching table.
Canada 423, Toronto target A, your number 2, flying 737 at 2 final, winds 1007, clear to land, runway 06 right.
2 sectors and Victoria Canada 423.
Air Canada 793, maintain visual separation, wind 080 at 10, clear takeoff runway 05.
Visual separation, clear takeoff 05, Canada 793. Tower, Canada 740, heavy on the ILS 05.
Canada 740 heavy, Toronto tower, good day.
Air Canada
Company
793.
37 departing.
737
Wind
Max
080
8
at 10,
going
continue
to Los
approaching number 1.
Angeles.
Continue, Air Canada
And then
740.
behind
Thank
us,
you.
there's a Dreamliner coming in from San Francisco, Air Canada 740. We'll swing around once this rotation happens.
Air Canada 740 company is rolling clear to land, runway 05. You can roll it to Bravo if you wish to.
Okay, clear to land 05, roll up to Bravo, Air Canada 740, thank you.
You're welcome. Dallas 550, Toronto target A, number 2, Airbus 220 at 2 miles final. Wind 0906, clear to land, runway 06 right. Russia 2651, exit at Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, contact ground on 1219.
Roger, that's on Delta 3, cross 06 left, and runway 19, West 2651.
Air Canada 793, contact departure 1288 today.
Order departure today, Air Canada 793.
0 Juliet Kilo, Toronto flight, pass the category 1 line, hold short of runway 05.
Hold past that 1 line and hold for 05, 0 Juliet Kilo.
Thank you. November 240 Julie Kilo Tower, now line up and wait, runway 05.
240 Julie Kilo.
Air Canada 423, exit Delta 1, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 01219.
Delta 1, cross 6 left, ground 219, Air Canada 423.
Thanks.
Tower low through 1700, about to cross the field.
Bay Rouge 1700, Charles Tire, number 2, flying 37, mile and a half final, winds 1006, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear land, 6 right, number 2, Rouge 1700.
Canada 740, okay, check Hotel 3, on to Hotel, and ground is 12165, have a good day.
Hotel 2165, sorry about that.
No problem at all, take care. 40 Julie Kilo, contact departure airport,
Learjet.
128.8, the wind 09010, clear takeoff runway 05 today.
Clear takeoff runway 05, contact departure, wind airport 2880 Julie Kilo, thanks.
Thank you, Air Canada 269, Toronto Tire, line up and wait, runway 05.
Line up runway 05, Air Canada 269.
Jazz 620, can you take Hotel 6? I want to get you out ahead of the RJ in front of you there, just to split the airways up.
Yeah, we can do that there.
Jazz 620, thanks. Take Hotel 6, you'll be number 2 to go.
Hotel 6, number 2, go, Jazz.
And number 4923, just going to bypass you with one. They just need you and that 320 ahead to be split up. You're on similar routes.
Copy, number 4923.
Thanks, Bell. It's 550, crosswind 06 left, contact ground 01219.
It's starting to get a little dark.
Thanks, Rouge 1545, you with town?
Rouge 1545 with you, Jay Gavin, right.
Hey, Rouge 1545, tower number 2, your company 320 is at a mile final. Start reducing if you have a bit more space to do so. Winds 1008, clear to land runway 06 right. Thank you.
Number 4923, do we need to move up to the end of the runway?
Yeah, number 4923, just stay on the left side into Hotel. And the guy behind you is going to take Hotel 6.
Left side, Hotel number 4923.
Thanks, Canada 269, contact departure airborne on 1288, clear takeoff runway 05 connect.
Clear takeoff 05, or Canada 269.
Jazz 620, Toronto Tower 1 able, Hotel 6, line up and wait, runway 05 behind the departing 320.
Line up and wait, 05 behind the 320, Jazz 620. Roger, Jazz 954, I was
Good day, Jazz 954, Toronto Tower number 2, calling at 319 at 2 final, the wind's 1008, clear to land runway 06 right. 1700, exit Delta 5, it looks like, a good rate up to the exit please, and then cross runway 06 left, complete short call.
Alright, Delta 5, cross 6 left, good rate, get off through 1700.
1700, thank you, ground is 1219.
119, today, Rouge 1700.
1545, company exiting at Delta 5.
Roger.
Thank you. Jazz 620, thanks for your help. Wind 090 at 8 knots from Hotel 6, clear takeoff runway 05.
Hotel 6, clear for takeoff 05, Jazz 620.
Endeavour 4923, Toronto Tower, behind the departing RJ, line up and wait, runway 05.
Unemployed, 05, Endeavour 4923.
Rouge 1545, thanks for the help. Exit Delta 1, crossway 06 left, and contact ground on 1219, good day.
Delta 1, cross runway 06 left, 219, Rouge 1545.
Jazz 620, contact departure 1288 connect.
28 Jazz.
Into 4923, winds 100 at 10, contact departure airborne 128.8, clear takeoff runway 05 connect.
Clear takeoff runway 5, 128, that's why I never put it in that.
Thank you, Canada 799, Toronto Tower, line up and wait, runway 05.
Runway 05, Canada 799. And cabin 600, Sabbath and Boston Flight.
Caribbean 600, Toronto Target 8, you're number 2 flying in RJ, they're just touching down, the wind's 0907, clear to land, runway 06, right.
Yeah, land is right, cabin 600.
Jazz 954,
Thank you, Helio
Delta
sending.
3, cross
$5
runway
super
06
chat.
left, but hold short of
Appreciate
Charlie,
that.
your gate's not available.
3 cross 6 left and Charlie.
Very kind of you.
Jazz 954,
As I mentioned, we will not be here too long.
129, Jazz 954.
But I would like to capture the takeoff for the pilot. So that was an RJ900 to Minneapolis we just saw. Lining up next is Air Canada 799, A220 300.
You're number 2 flying 37 at a mile and a half final, the wind 0906.
Headed to Salt Lake City.
Clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 right.
Canada 799, just short delay position. I need a bit of space between you and the traffic ahead, similar routes.
Air Canada 799.
Thanks. Contact departure airborne on 1288. The wind is 1009. Clear takeoff runway 05 connect.
Departure in air, clear takeoff runway 05, Air Canada 799 connect.
Thank you. Jazz 707, Toronto Target A, line of plane runway 05. Confirm the departing 220 in sight for a visual departure.
Line up and await, runway 5, Jazz 707, and we have the 220 in sight.
Thank you. Caribbean 600, exit at Delta 5, good rate into the exit please. Cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219.
Delta 5, good rate, cross 6 left, 121.
Next Jazz 707, maintain visual separation, clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05, have a good night, Jazz 707.
Thank you. Transat 2187, Toronto Target A, number 2.
Jazz 707 to Cincinnati,
Short final, wind
RJ900.
0905, clear to land runway 06 right.
Yes, ground CF6 right, the line, sir.
Bridge 1676, Toronto Target A, line up point runway 05.
Runway 05, 70.
Jazz 41, Toronto Target evening, you're number 2 now, following a 37, they're 2 miles final, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear to land 06 right.
The Canada 617 into Delta 3, cross, runway 06 left, contact ground, 1219.
Delta 3, clear to cross 6 left, 219.
Jazz 707, contact departure 1288.
128, good night, Jazz 707.
Bridge 1676, contact departure airborne 128.4.
Bridge 1676 to Orlando, A321.
Thank you, Jazz 775, Toronto Target A, line up and wait, runway 05.
Line up and wait for Jazz 775 on 05. Good day.
After this, we have an RJ900 Jazz 775 lining up right now to Detroit.
Transat 2187 exited Delta 5, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219.
Delta 5, cross 06 left, and ground 1219, turn to 187, thank you.
Good. That's 775, contact departure airborne 128.8, clear takeoff runway 05, good night.
Departure is airborne on 28A, clear takeoff 05, that's 775, good night.
Behind that looks like we have a Transat 321neo headed to Glasgow, Scotland, Transat 244. Behind this Jazz.
Transat 244, Toronto target evening, line up and wait, runway 05.
Left and wait, 0 point, Transat 244, good evening, sir.
Good Air Canada 81 Heavy, Toronto Tower. Traffic's an RJ rolling out. The wind is 0907, good land, runway 06 right. Jazz 481 Delta 1, cross runway 06 left, contact ground on 1219.
Delta 1, cross 6 left, ground 119, dead 6, correction, Jazz 481.
Transat 244, contact departure airborne 128.8, clear takeoff runway 05, have a good flight.
Takeoff 05,
Thank you.
That's a plane I wish I was on. I miss Scotland.
The 745, Toronto target A, line up and wait, runway 05.
runway 05, Air Canada 745.
Air Canada 745 is a 321-200 headed to San Francisco. I might need to swap out my camera soon because we're losing light.
Air Canada 745, you have a nice flight. Contact departure on 128.8 airborne, clear takeoff runway 05, good night.
Clear takeoff runway 05, departure on 128.8, Air Canada 745, good night.
I'm gonna have to go night mode shortly. Caribbean 617 is gonna be night mode. Ooh, maybe we'll catch Lufthansa while we're here. You never know.
Air Canada 81 Heavy, exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219. Take care.
Okay, cross 6 left, and 21.9 over ground, Air Canada.
Alright, give me a second here while I swap out.
Clear 644 on the ILS 600.
Good day, Flare 644, Toronto Tower, winds 1008, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear to land, runway 06 right, Flare 644.
Don't mind me. Swapping out cameras.
Jet 755, Toronto Tower, good evening, you all set?
Good evening, sir. We're ready. Jet 755.
Jet 755, thank you. Wind is 100 at 8, contact departure airborne 128.8 for takeoff runway 05, good day.
2880 in here, clear for the 05, 55 here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Do you know where this is?
Yes, it's off Britannia Road.
Britannia, this, I went over there, but I couldn't find this location.
You have to go into the infield. So off of Convair, turn left on Britannia in towards the
Do you
airport.
know the
Jet
exact
914, Toronto
address?
Tower, good evening, behind the departing
I can't hear
regional
you.
jet, line up and wait,
Do you know
runway
the
05.
exact address of that?
There's no
By
address for it,
departing
it's part of the
regional
airport.
jet,
It's
line up and
inside.
wait, runway
inside the
05, expect
yeah.
jet 914.
You can go there, but I don't have an address for it. I can show you on a map if you pull up Google Maps, but you have to give me a minute.
Okay.
There we go. Do you have Google Maps?
Yeah. What do you Don't box me, man. Sorry.
It's okay. I'll give you a second now. I'm on a live stream right now.
Oh, yeah.
Broadcasting live on YouTube.
You're the YouTuber?
I'm a YouTuber. Just a second, folks. We're just waiting on the camera swap here. Give me a second. Right with you.
YouTuber.
Jet 914, winds 110 at 7 knots, clear takeoff runway 05. Clear takeoff runway 5, expect jet 914.
You got maps? I'll show you where it is.
644, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219.
Cross runway 06 left, ground 119, clear 6
Thank you, you're welcome.
Thank you, Fuzzwork. 99-cent super chat. Appreciate that. We're going to be going to night mode in a second.
Jet 914, contact departure 128.8, okay?
28, exec jet 914, good night.
Tower, good evening, Charlie 738, approaching curve, we're going to Island 5. Charlie 738, Toronto Tower, good evening, the wind's 1007 knots, clear to land runway 05.
Just give me a second.
Canada 834 Heavy Tower, line up runway 05.
We're lining up runway 05, Air Canada 834 Heavy.
Tower, Kansas 790 on the altitude.
S90, Toronto Tower, Aviation 1007 knots, clear to land runway 06 right.
Roger, Kansas 790.
Good 738 left on Foxtrot, ground 12165. Canada 834, contact departure, airborne 128, destinate 1007 knots, clear takeoff, 05.
Chapter 05, Albert 28 Air.
Watch us take off.
Air Canada 153, short, 05.
Canada 153, tower low, line up runway 05, short wave turbulence.
5, short wave turbulence.
Quick adjustment so I can be ready for the Caribbean 617. Sorry for the echo there. Let me just mute this. That's better. Alright, I am looking specifically for Caribbean 617.
Good evening, Steve at 99, fully established, 06 right.
99 Heavy, Toronto Tower, good evening, a 321 rolling out ahead, wind 1006 knots, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear land 06 right, Steve at 99, good day.
1018 taxi northbound to Mayfield Road.
One 153, caution turbulence in 87
Alternate camera for a second. I'm just going to fix the focus here.
Take off till 5, Air Canada 153.
Air Canada 790, quickly to Delta 5, please, and cross runway 06 left.
Up to Delta 5 and 6 left, passes left to Kansas 790.
That should be better.
Airport 166, ILS 06 right. Port 166, Toronto Tower, good evening, caution possible turbulence flying 787, about a half mile final is 1006 knots, clear land runway 06 right. Clear land 06 right, Port 166. Canada 790, contact ground 1219. Air Canada 125, Heavy Tower, line up runway 05.
Line up 5, Air Canada 125 Heavy.
Oh, I see what's happening. I'm touching something. Alright. There's Caribbean there.
Canada 153, contact departure 128, decimal 8.
28, Air Canada 152.
We'll do a quick reset.
Canada 125, contact departure airborne on 1288, wind 110 knots, clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff, runway 5, Air Canada 125 Heavy, good day.
799, exit Delta 5, cross runway 06 left.
Exit Delta 5, cross 06 left, 799 Heavy.
watching Caribbean 617 for a pilot that reached out to me, so if you're wondering why we're not looking at this particular takeoff, that as well.
Good 99, contact ground 1219.
119, speed with 99.
Alright, Caribbean 617 headed to Georgetown with a subscriber on the flight deck. I'm not going to talk
Jet 360 and down visual 6 right.
Jet 360, Transat reading with 1107, clear line, runway 06 right.
Left 6 right, Jet 360.
About 721, just for your planning, do your airway after Embraer traffic at about 7 knots.
Right, check 721.
The 166 exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, and hold short Delta on the other side.
Delta 3, cross 06 left, and hold short Delta quarter 166.
Shed 529, when you get to the end, can you use Hotel 6 please? I have to bypass your level.
Roger.
Air Canada 806, when you get to the end, you'll go around WestJet, so stay on hotel.
Yeah, we'll stay on hotel and go around WestJet, Air Canada 806.
Now to 125, departure 12 at exit. Quarter 166, contact ground 1219.
119, quarter 166. Tower, good evening, quarter 406, we have the ILS 5.
Quarter 406, sorry, evening, with 1007 knots, clear line, runway 05.
Clear line 5, quarter 406.
There's 1833, Transat reading, number 2 to Q400, traffic a mile and a half mile, with 1007 knots, clear line, runway 06 right.
Clear line 6 right, 1833.
.360, cross runway 06 left, hold short Delta on the other side.
Okay, cross 06 left, short Delta on the other side, Jet 360. We're staying with you?
No, you can go to 219, that's it.
How are you doing?
721 tower, line up runway 05.
Runway 05, Jet 721.
F1893, Transat reading, 2 to 319, traffic miles mile, 1007 knots, clear line, runway 06 right.
Copy all, clear wind 6 right there, 1593, thank you.
Air 406, exit Hotel 3, and contact ground 165.
Hotel 3, 165, good day, quarter 406.
Air 1593, if you can plan best time off the runway when you get down, please. I got a 321 catch on you.
Oh yeah, we'll do our best there, 1593.
721, departure near 1288, wind 1107 knots, for takeoff runway 05.
Thanks, Jet 728.
Every Airlines 617 tower, keep the RJ head straight for visual departure, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05, visual departure, line 617.
1833, exit Delta 3 and cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, cross 6 left, Bridge 1830.
J 1841, Toronto, good evening. Minimum is behind an RJ mile and a half. Final is 1006 knots, continue then. Aviation 617, maintain visual separation, winds 1107, clear takeoff, runway 05.
Check for takeoff, runway 05, maintain visual separation, command 617.
Air Canada 806 Heavy Tower, keep the 37 on, the Caribbean 37 ahead in sight for visual departure, line up runway 05.
Box 05 with the Caribbean in sight, Air Canada 806.
Bridge 1833, contact ground 1219, connect.
219, Bridge 1830, connect.
Bridge 1841, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land runway 06 right, Bridge 1841.
Jet 529, if you're wondering, it's due to the airway restriction, that direction you're traveling tonight.
Just read my mind, thanks. Tower Rouge 1992 with you at Sable.
Bridge 1992, number 2, company 321.5 miles, correction, mile final is 1005, clear land runway 06 right.
Clear land 6 right, Rouge 992.
Air 1593, quick clean to Delta 3, thank you, cross runway 06 left.
Hi, Delta 3, cross 06 left, Air 1593, no problem.
Air Canada 806, maintain visual separation, winds 1005, clear takeoff, runway 05.
Take visual separation, clear takeoff 05, Air Canada 806.
Westjet 529, appreciate your patience, caution jet blast, line up runway 05, short clean for turbulence.
Okay, line up only 05, Westjet 529.
Air 1593, contact ground 121, good night.
21 at this time, after that.
Aviation 617, contact departure 128.8, good night.
Good night, command 616.
All right.
Tower, good evening, guys. Order 363, 5-mile final, runway 06 full publishing.
Arizona 363, Toronto Tower, good evening. You are number 2 on A320 at 2 miles final, 1005 knots. Clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 06 right, Arizona 363.
Bridge 1841 on Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219.
That's ground 219, Bridge 1841. Heading check birds at short final at 150 CCGL.
Roger. Bridge 1992, you check?
Yep. Toronto Tower, Canada 168 with you for the Airlines Yankee 05.
Yeah, 168 Toronto Tower, good evening. Number 1, continue in, going to depart at 37, just wait for heavy jet space, 20 at 10 knots.
Double check, Canada 168.
Air Canada 806, departure 1288, good night.
188 for Canada 806, have a good day.
Arizona 363, not sure if you heard, use caution, birds reported short final.
Copy, Arizona 363.
Jet 529, caution turbulence from the 87 headwinds 120 at 10 knots for takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05, push it, 529.
That 548 Toronto Tower, good evening. Number 2 to 321 traffic at 2.5 miles final with 1005 knots, clear to land runway 06 right. Air Canada 168, 37 is rolling, winds 110 at 10, clear to land runway 05.
Clear to land runway 05, Air Canada 168.
1992, keep your speed up left Delta 3, please. Cross runway 06 left and contact ground 1219, good night.
Okay, Delta 3 across 6 left, Pro 9, thanks for your night.
Jet 529, contact departure 128, Cessna Lake.
188, motion 529.
Canada 542, there were birds reported short final. I'm assuming they're probably gone now. Okay, 542, check the way. 363, exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Exit 363, did you notice any bird activity?
Negative, exit 363.
Thank you. Air Canada 770 tower evening, line up runway 05. So 363, contact ground 1219, good night.
Ground 1219. Good evening, sir. Lot 5 Hotel.
Lot 5 Hotel, Aviation on the tower, good evening. Number 2, A220 short final, winds 1006 knots, clear line runway 06 right.
Clear to land, 6 right, Lot 5 Hotel.
Air Canada 168, Hotel 3 to Hotel, ground 12165, good night.
I'm hoping you're liking my new night mode. I have a new setup. I bought a new camera body this summer, so I still have Fuji, but I've upgraded.
The 770, departure near 1228, winds 120 at 10 knots, clear takeoff runway 05.
I'm kind of liking the results, I'm not going to
Air Shuttle
lie.
6231 tower, line up runway 05.
You can choose whether to watch or not, but I enjoy it. This particular camera actually has an airplane tracking mode.
Canada 542, exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, contact ground off 1219, good night.
So it recognizes airplanes and follows them with the autofocus. Kind of perfect for me. And I'm not even at full night intensity right now. Still tracking the plane until it leaves the scene.
Shuttle 6231, winds 110 at 10 knots, clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05, Air Shuttle 6231. Canada 697, that's stable.
F697 Transat Tower, evening, caution, possible turbulence 87, going ahead 1007 knots, clear line runway 06 right.
6 right, clear land, Air Canada 697.
5 Hotel, exit Delta 5, cross runway 06 left.
Leaving the Delta 5, think runway 05 left, lot 5 Hotel.
It is actually quite dark
735,
out.
you ready to go?
We're ready, Jazz 735.
Jazz 735, line up runway 05.
Up 05, Jazz 735.
Lot 5 Hotel, after you cross 06 left, turn right on Charlie, contact ground 1219.
After passing 06 right, Charlie and 119.
Yeah, Lot 5 Hotel, your gate's not available, so turn right on Charlie, please.
Right on Charlie, no.
Shuttle 6231, departure 1288.
Departure, Shuttle 6231.
Jazz 735, with 110 at 10, clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05, Jazz 735.
Tower, good day, Novajet 605, left runway 05.
Novajet 605, Toronto Tower, good evening. RJ about to roll, winds 110 at 10 knots, clear land runway 05.
Clear line 05, Novajet 605.
Hey Helios, thanks for the question and thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate the $5 super chat. So just curious, are you aiming to be an airline pilot? And sorry if I've already answered it. I'm not really aiming to be an airline pilot, no. I am hoping to eventually get my commercial license, but not for airlines. That's a journey
Canada
I'm
697, Delta
not
3,
super
cross
interested in,
runway
but
06 left, contact ground 1.
I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Right now I just want to fly.
Delta 3, cross 6 left, and call ground on 219, Canada 697.
Thanks for asking, though. Oh, we got an inbound.
735, contact departure 1288, good day.
88 Jazz, 735,
Challenger.
getting.
This will be a test of the tracking ability.
Tower, line up runway 05.
Okay, I'm impressed. For a Challenger, those are hard to find in the daytime. All right, sold. I'll keep it.
Jet 605, exit left on Foxtrot, contact ground 12165, good day.
Take Fox and over to ground, over Jet 605.
One of the reasons I wanted to upgrade the nighttime camera was because, as you know, we're pretty far north up here.
Towers, Jazz 912.
And in the winter, the sun tends to set incredibly
That's
early.
nice, well,
So
everything with
in the winter,
1007 knots, good line,
more
106
than
right.
half of my streams
Go
will
ahead,
probably be
6 right,
nighttime
Jazz
streams
912.
if I come during the week.
749, contact departure airborne 1288, winds 120 at 10 knots, clear takeoff runway 05, good day.
Departure in the air, clear for takeoff 05, Jazz 749, good day.
Air Transat 561 Tower, line up runway 05. Runway 05, Air Transat 561.
Still finds the plane. It's mind-boggling. Mind-boggling technology. Normally I talk about the planes, but I'm too busy fiddling with all my camera settings here. How about a Transat? A321neo Air Transat.
Transat 561, winds 1108 knots,
to
clear takeoff
Montreal.
runway 05. Takeoff runway 05, Air Transat 561. Air Shuttle 6169, tower evening, will line up runway 05.
Line up and wait for Air Shuttle 6169. Westjet 2645 with the approaching Bravo, touch right.
Westjet 2645, tower evening, number 2 to Embraer traffic at a mile and a half final, winds 100 at 6 knots, clear land runway 06 right.
Clear line, touch right, Westjet 2645.
Give me a quick second, sorry.
Transat 561, contact departure 128, decimal 8, good day.
Departure 28 Air Transat 561 here.
Shuttle 6169, winds 110 at 7 knots, clear takeoff runway 05. Clear for takeoff, runway 05, Air Shuttle 6169.
Rouge 1505, ILS 6 right.
Air 1505, Transat evening, number 2 to 737, 2.5 miles final, limit 1007 knots, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 right, Rouge 1505.
That's 912, exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, contact ground off 1219.
Exit Delta 3, cross 6 left, ground off, Jazz 912.
About to leave the area for a second. My apologies.
Shuttle 6169, contact departure 1288, good day.
I appreciate your help. Good night, Air Shuttle 6169.
Anytime. Jet 2645, exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, contact ground off 1219, good day.
Yeah, it's hard to really show
Cross runway 06 left.
exactly how much light this camera's taking in. What I can do is I can do a side-by-side shot of let's do the Nav Canada tower. Because it's not an airplane, it's going to have trouble focusing on that, but let's try that.
There's 926, Transat, good evening, A319, just about to touch down ahead. Winds 1105 knots, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 right, stay with the jump, says 926.
That's how dark it actually is. It is difficult to see what's going on. That's an airplane.
1505, cross runway 06 left, and contact ground 1219.
Cross to 06 left, ground 219. Shuttle Ridge 1900 ILS 6
Here's 1900, Transat evening. You are number 2 to RJ traffic, mile and a half final. That's 1105, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 right.
So I'll show you, original cam, how dark it is. And then let's slip over to our night camera. Here we go. Here we go. Bit of a difference. Bit of a difference. Bit of a difference. I just had to shut off the audio for the second cam because I didn't want to get dual there, so I was echoing. Bit of a difference, I think. See things.
1956 on tower, ready to
We're
go.
looking at an
Yes, sir.
A319.
1956, departure near 1288, the wind's 1107 knots for takeoff runway 05. Have a good night.
Runway 05 is clear for takeoff. You as well. Good night, Rouge 1956.
That's 926, exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, contact ground
The
1219.
camera is taking in more light
Three, crossing
than my eyes are.
Ground 11.
Like, I can't see the plane, I just see a light. But the screen is showing me that it is in fact a Rouge.
1665, Transat, good evening, number 2 to company 321 at 2 miles final, that's 1106, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Atlantic right, Rouge 1665.
Target A, Rouge 1514 with the ILS 6 right, just come up over 6.
Rouge 1514, Transat, good evening, number 3 to company 319, 3 miles final, that's 1105 knots, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Check clear land 6 right, Rouge 1514.
West 1118 tower, line up runway 05.
That's 05 West 1118.
Exit Delta 3 and cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3 crossing left, 19.
Should 1118, winds 1108, clear takeoff runway 05.
Yeah, 05 West 1118. Number clear to cross 06 left for Rouge 19.
1900, affirmative, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219, good night.
I wouldn't be able to tell what that plane was without this camera. That's the 100th 737NG, noted on the livery.
That's 882 tower, line up runway 05.
Line up 05, Jazz 882.
WestJet 1118 is headed to Las Vegas.
Exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, contact ground off 1219.
Delta 3, clear cross 6 left, went off, ground 119, Rouge 15, 35
Tower Jazz 264 is with you on the right side.
Jazz 264, Transat, evening, number 2 to A320 traffic, 1 mile final, with 1106, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 06 right for Jazz 264.
West 1118, contact departure 128, decimal 8, good night.
Today, West 1118, have a good night.
Jazz 82.
Tower Tower, good evening,
lining up.
7859, heavy with you on the ILS
And we have a
5.
heavy coming in
Kelly
behind
59
us.
Heavy Transat, good evening, contain number
Another
1,
fun
departing
test
in
of
Emperor,
the-
and winds 110 at 10
The
miles.
nights.
Number 1, Air Canada 859.
Jazz 882, the wind's 110 at 10 knots, clear takeoff runway 05. Air Canada 859, I've got nothing behind you, nothing waiting to go, so if you want to roll along, that's fine. Just exit on 15 left, Bravo's no good. You're clear to land runway 05.
Okay, we'll exit on 15 left and we're clear to land at 05, Air Canada 859.
Cruise 1514, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219, good night.
Okay, Delta 3 cross 6 left, 119.
north winds 1108 knots, south winds 1006 knots.
Are we liking the night streams? Should I do more night streams? Tell the moderators.
As 882,
They'll pass
contact
it on to
departure
me.
1288.
Are we liking the night
28,
streams?
good night, Jazz.
Is
882.
it unique in some way?
Clear to land for Jazz 264.
Jazz 264, affirmative. Clear to land, runway 06 right.
7879 Dreamliner. Let's see if this autofocus can figure it out. Air Canada 859 from Heathrow.
Jazz 75, got on south.
Jazz 75, short tower, evening number 2 to company Q 400 and a half mile final, winds 1006 knots. Clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 right, Jazz 75.
Jazz 264, Delta 1, cross runway 06 left, ground off 1219, good night.
Delta 1 cross 06 left, 0.9 Jazz 264.
Helios, thank you for the $2 super chat. If you point the camera southeast, I can show you Saturn. I probably can. There's a bit of clouds out here actually, so I'm looking southeast and I don't see a single dot in the sky. It is quite hazy. If I put my backup camera on
Canada
low light
859,
mode,
contact
I
ground
can
off
show you
12165,
how
have
hazy
a good
the
night.
moon is.
12165, Air Canada 859, good night.
Talk at the 826.
Jazz 826, MD Toronto Tower, evening number 2 to RJ traffic, short final, winds 1006 knots. Clear to land, runway 06 right.
Good, land 06 right at the 826.
Not brilliant. As you can see, it's quite a bit hazy. I'll have a look for Saturn though. If there is a break in the clouds, I would definitely have a look for it. I do like astronomy. I'd have to use the Sony camera though for the zoom because my Fuji,
75, cross
one of
runway
its
06 left,
limitations
contact ground
is
1219,
the
good night.
2.8 lens doesn't have a giant zoom on it. What is cool though is you can see the planes approaching the pattern. Okay, so this is obviously not the night camera, but that's a plane approaching the pattern, which will be turning downwind for 6 left. I'll keep my eyes out. We're back to night cam.
Air Canada 747 on tower ready. Affirmative, 747. SM47 departure in the air 1288, the wind's 1008 knots for takeoff runway 05. Have a good night.
For takeoff 05 and 28, you're born FM 747, good day.
Target evening, Air Canada 425 with CYYZ, runway 06 right. Beta 425, Charles, target evening, caution, possible turbulence, flying A350, 8.5 mile final, wind 0905, clear to land runway 06 right. Clear to land runway 06 right, Air Canada 425.
Good evening, Warship 1429 with you on the ILS 6 rate.
Rush 1429, Toronto Tower, good evening, number 2 to an A220 at 3 miles final, wind 0905, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 rate, Warship 1429.
A25, do you have Delta 5?
826 Delta 5, there's a Fox crossing our path right now.
Cathay 86, roger. Cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219, good night.
Cross 06 left and over the ground, point 9, Cathay 86.
Air Canada 492, heavy tower, line up runway 05.
Line up at 05, Air Canada 492.
Target West, 1117, ILS 05. West 1117, Toronto Tower, good evening. Continue number 1, departing at 330, the wind's 110 at 10 knots.
Okay, we'll continue West
Planes
1117.
off to San Francisco, max 8. Looks like we're gonna have another arrival after this 3:30 departs. Not that one, this one.
Canada 492, winds 110 at 10 knots, clear takeoff,
This is Air
runway
Canada
05.
492 headed
Clear
to Montreal.
takeoff 05, Air Canada 492.
Turn a burn. And then a 737-800 from Las Vegas will be landing on the
Clear to
runway
land for West
right after this.
1429.
West 1429, affirmative.
We'll swing around to catch that from behind.
1117, heavy's rolling, winds 110 at 10 knots, clear to land runway 05.
Clear to land 05, West 1117. Tower balance, 502, coming up stable.
Air Canada 425 on Delta 1, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219, good night. On Delta 1, cross 06 left, and Dover ground 1219, good night. Thank you, Delta 502, Toronto evening, number 2 737 traffic, mile and a half final, wind
Maybe we'll catch
0905, clear
Lufthansa
to land runway 06
before I
right.
go to bed.
Clear to land 06 right, check number 2, Condor.
Air Canada 492, contact departure 1288, good night.
28 Air Canada
Looks like the
492.
transponder's on for Lufthansa. That'll be the last plane of this bonus stream. It was a bonus. I'm happy I could do it. I came out to see the Caribbean plane. One of the pilots asked me to do a recording, so glad we caught that. But we might as well see the 7-4, and then I'm off. This is a bonus. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for subscribing, everybody. It's so nice to have you all here. Honestly, I love doing this. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm glad you can join me. Thanks for the tips, people. You're awesome. All right, this is the Las Vegas WestJet.
1429, exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, contact ground off 1219, good night.
Right lights.
Delta 3, cross 6 left, 219 on the other side, we're shut 1429. Well. Target even WestJet 593, approaching stable 6 right.
Air Canada 886 heavy tower, line up runway 05.
Line up 05, Air Canada 886 Heavy.
Russia 593, target evening, number 2, 737 mile final, wind 0905, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear land 6 right, check number 2, Russia 593.
Air Canada 886 is headed to Vienna. A330. We don't get to see the butter on this end.
Russia 1115, exit Hotel 3, join hotel, contact ground 12165, go.
Hotel 3 Hotel 4165, West 1170.
Canada 886, contact departure airborne 1288, winds 100, Tango 15 for takeoff runway 05, go.
Sure, takeoff 05, point airborne, Air Canada.
I went live because I haven't used this combination of camera, lens, and
Northwest Jet 1163, we're planning at noise 1.
So there we go.
West Jet 1166, roger.
Glad I got to test it out.
Dallas 502, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, ground off 1219, go.
Delta 3, cross 6 left, we're going 219, Dallas 502 today.
West 1166, caution jet loss, line up runway 05 to Wake Turbulence.
Yeah, line up on way 05, check your marks 1166.
Hello, Tower, good evening, West Jet 2199.
West 2199, Transat, good evening, number 2, company 372 final, wind 0905, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear land 06 right, West Jet 2199.
I'm going to do a Condor video just to test the mechanism a bit. That is gorgeous though. I'll watch this take off. This is WestJet 1166 to Orlando.
103, stable final.
I will skip.
West 913, Transat, evening, number 2 to company 372 miles final, wind 1005, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear land 6 right, number 2, West Jet 9103.
West 1166, caution terminals from the 330 ahead, winds 110, Tango 15 for takeoff runway 05.
Takeoff 05, West Jet 1166, thanks.
Quarter 131 tower, line up runway 05. Line up 05, quarter 131. West Jet 593, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219, thanks.
Cross 6 left and 219, that's it.
West 1166, contact departure 1288, thanks.
38 West Jet 1166. Tower Jet 3504, ILS, right?
We got 3504, thanks. You're at minimums, 40 knots fast, but no one ahead. Continuing for now, 10905.
Continuing for now. Pulling it back.
West Jet 2199, cross runway 06 left, contact ground 1219, thanks.
West Jet 6 left, 2019, thanks.
Quarter 131, winds 100, Tango 15 for takeoff runway 05.
Takeoff 05, quarter 121.
Condor Q403 heavy tower, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05, Condor 2403.
3504, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear to land, 6 right, pre-go 35, report.
Ship 9103, keep your speed up to Delta 3 please, and cross 06 left.
Yeah, we'll keep speed up, Delta 3, cross 6 left, west at 9103.
Order 131, contact departure 1288, good night.
Hey, Porter 131.
Condor 2403, wind 100 at 10, gusting 15 knots, clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff, runway 05, Condor 2403.
West at 9103, contact ground 1219, good night.
West at 9103 next.
Canada 155, tower caution, jet boss, line up and wait, runway 05, short delay for Wake Turbulence.
Line up for 05, Air Canada 155.
Yeah, 3504, exit Delta 5, cross runway 06 left, contact ground off 1219, good night.
Delta 5, clear to cross 6 left over to ground, Bridgehead 3504, good night.
Condor 2403, contact departure 128, decimal 8, good night.
Condor 2403, departure on 128, good
Target evening, it's WestJet 714, with you, we've cleared the left 06 right approach. West 714, Ontario evening, 10905 knots, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Clear to land 06 right, check the lens, WestJet 714.
Wow.
Canada 155, caution turbulence from the 330 ahead, the wind's 110 at Tango 15, clear takeoff, runway 05. Quarter 313 tower, line up, runway 05.
Line up 05, quarter 313.
Okay, 060 Heavy with you, just turning final for 5.
060 Heavy low, number 1, continuing departing traffic, winds 110 at 10, testing 15.
Okay, 060 right there.
Canada 155, departure 1288, good night.
Canada 155, good night.
Clear 313, winds 110 at 10, gusting 15 knots, clear takeoff, runway 05.
Clear for takeoff, runway 05, quarter 313.
Quarter taken off. Off to Vancouver, quarter 313. Lufthansa is making its way down. I believe it's on Bravo right now, headed towards hotel for 05 departure, and that will mark the end of the show. A bonus show. I wasn't going to do it tonight. I was going to film the Caribbean plane and go home. I'm glad I got to see some cool nighttime departures. Looks like we're going to have a Dreamliner coming in here.
Jazz 936, are you ready to go?
Firm for Jet 936.
Jazz 936, wind 110, 11 gusting 17, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Clear for takeoff, runway 05, Jet 936.
Order 313, contact departure 1288.
288, name, Porter 303.
I think they're going to send off the Jazz first. Missed it.
WestJet 714, cross runway 06 left, contact ground on 1219.
Cross 06 left, ground 219 for WestJet 714.
After the Dreamliner lands, I'm going to be focusing exclusively on the 747.
Air Canada 062, traffic's on the roll, wind 110, 11 gusting 17, clear to land runway 05.
I'm starting a film. I want to try something. Hold on. It's going to be a blip. There we go. It's getting close. I'm going to actually pivot around for the Dreamliner. It's getting close.
WestJet 675, tower, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05, WestJet 675.
Jazz 936, contact departure on 1288.
1288, Jazz 936.
Canada 062, exit Hotel 3, contact ground on 12165. Air Canada 062, okay, it'll be a right turn off on runway 155.
Air Canada 466.
Air Canada 466, sir?
Air Canada 466, we're just holding short 05 here, but we got a little technical issue with the hold up position for a few minutes.
Lot 1042, are you able to take Hotel 6?
Over.
Confirm lot 1042.
Lot 1042, okay, take Hotel 6 and the aircraft to your left. They have a mechanical issue, so you're going to be ahead of them.
Copy that, so we'll take Hotel 6 lot 1042.
Air Canada 466, sir?
Air Canada 466, go ahead.
Air Canada 466, sir, did you call?
No, we'll be a little longer. We ended up with an issue with our brakes, the temperature-wise. We'll be just on a good time.
Air Canada 466, okay, I checked. Do you need any assistance?
No assistance required, please.
Air Canada 062, over ground on 1219, departure 12165. WestJet 675, wind 100, 10 gusting 17, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff, 05.
1042 Heavy Tower, line up runway 05.
NX runway 05, float 1042.
Lufthansa 471, take Hotel 6.
Delta 471, good evening, Hotel 6.
Jet 675, contact departure on 1288, yeah.
LX 675, good day.
Lot 1042, the wind 1009, gusting 17, clear for takeoff runway 05.
For takeoff runway 05, float 1042.
Lufthansa 471 Heavy Tower, line up runway 05, short delay for turbulence.
Lufthansa 471 Heavy, line up and wait, runway 05.
Lot 1042, contact departure 1288, good night.
1288, good night, float 1042.
Order 409, when you get there, take Hotel 6.
Hotel 6 for border 409.
Lufthansa 471, caution turbulence behind the departed 787, the wind is 110, 11, gusting 17, clear for takeoff runway 05.
05,
Order 409, tower, line up runway 05, and there will be a short delay for turbulence.
line up 05 on Hotel 6 border 409.
Jazz 838, tower, when you get there, take Hotel 6.
Hotel 6, Jazz 838.
Air Canada 595, when you get there, take Hotel 6.
Hotel 6, Air Canada 595.
Toronto Tower Report 126, establish S1906 right.
Order 126, Toronto Tower, the wind 0905, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 right.
Lufthansa 471, contact departure 1288, good night.
1288 for Lufthansa 471, bye-bye.
Alright everyone, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the likes and the subs, all the new subscribers and all the returning viewers. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to me.
Canada
Appreciate all the
465,
tips and the super chats.
Canada 465, Toronto Tower number 2, following Embraer traffic at a mile final with 1005.
clear to land 06 right, Air Canada 465.
Order 409, caution turbulence behind the departed 747, wind is 0909, gusting 17, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Takeoff 05, order 49.